should Giannis miss a game due to injury, he becomes the 10th All-Star to miss a playoff game. That is the most in league history, with the previous high being 6. This season's list also includes Anthony Davis, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, and Chris Paul, just to name a few. Trae Young, not on the list, as he was not an All-Star this season. So with so many All-Stars unable to contribute throughout the postseason, is this a legit championship, Perk?
Yes. And look, injuries happen. You can go back and look through the history of the NBA. Injuries happen. The great Tim Duncan said you need a little bit of luck, right? And sometimes, unfortunately, that luck happens to be the opponents getting hurt. It happens in the NBA. It happens in the world of sports. So at the end of the day, no one could question this championship. We're seeing new faces. We're seeing guys rise to the occasion like DeAndre Ayton. We're watching the emergence of Devin Booker, Trae Young, Herder. We're watching all these guys have this platform, and they're taking advantage of it, and they're competing at the highest level. So, and Paul George has found himself again. So at the end of the day, yes, this championship is all the way legit to whoever wins it.
I'm going to take y'all behind the veil just a little bit. This morning in our production meeting, when this question was posed, I legitimately was disturbed and confused. Why wouldn't it be legit? Well, I don't understand. How can we now begin to say, because of injuries, a championship doesn't count? First, y'all wanted to complain about the bubble being a popcorn Mickey Mouse championship. Now we're on to injuries robbing us of championships. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
Like, this is just outside of my ability to comprehend when it comes to sports. Injuries are absolutely a part of the game. It does have to do with luck. Perk, I love that quote. If you dismiss this championship because of injuries, then you should just relinquish your right to call yourself a sports fan, because this is part of the game. And I tell you one thing, none of those guys, if Chris Paul goes on to still win it, none of those guys that were injured would begrudge their team. No player is saying it doesn't count because of injuries. Now, a little later on, we're getting into some of the things that LeBron has to say. Does it cause us maybe to look at how things were done this year? I will give you that. But to say that this doesn't count, like what planet are you on? No, absolutely not. This counts.
I mean, and we just saw a prime example of it last night. Superstar Trae Young was out, a guy who's probably averaging around 33 points in this series. Their superstar, the head of their snake, is out. And what the Hawks do before Giannis even went out? They were up double digits. They come out and they strike. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that. You can miss me with everything that's going on. We watching guys like Cam Reddish, who haven't played in 4 months because he was injured, come in off the bench and have a serious impact. I mean, he was strapping Chris Middleton so tight like he was tying up a pair of winter boots last night. That's how much he was on him. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear. You can miss me with that. It's always a problem. It's always some type of question or someone always trying to move the goalposts or throw out this narrative when it comes down to why this championship or this championship should be legit. Or no, all championships are legit, no matter the circumstance.
Now, as a fan, we will give you room to say, if my team, insert injury, did not happen, it would have been different. We all can do that. That's part of our consumption of sport. But the record will stand. The champion of 2021 is whoever is going to be, injuries or not. Sorry.
Well, Charlie and Monica, I'm gonna say this, and one last point. I was on the 2010 team with the Boston Celtics when we played the Los Angeles Lakers. Our starting five went healthy. We never lost the playoff series. I tore my ACL in Game 6. People still to this day talk about, man, if Perk would have played in Game 7, we would have won a championship. Well, I didn't play in the Game 7, and Kobe Bryant won his 5th championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. It is part of the game. It happens. And by the way, in that Game 7, we were up 14 going into the 4th quarter. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear about, oh, if Perk would have played or this person would have played. No, at the end of the day, all these guys are true professionals. They get paid a lot of money from top to bottom to go out there and perform. Strap your boots up. These championships are legit.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.